Noisy
I thought I was supposed to investigate a murder from last week.
You were, but unfortunately a second killing required your urgent attention.
Not sure
Point-and-click adventures have always held a soft spot in my heart, but sadly, I don't think they are represented prominently in this generation of gaming. However, developer Clifftop Games have seemingly created a new adventure that borrows much of what I loved about the point-and-click generation, but adds unique features that do well to make it their own. I'm Azara Lopez, and this is Noisy Pixel's review of Whispers of a Machine.
Do you know who these people are?
Damn, that's bloody. Looks like Carl Oscarson, but I couldn't say who the woman is.
Whispers of a Machine has players assume the role of Detective Vera Ingwood, a nano-assisted investigator who is good at her job. In this world, players will discover that robots and AI have been outlawed, and over time, players will understand why. Whispers of a Machine does an excellent job at presenting not only the exploration features and systems to the player early on, but also catches them up to speed with the state of the world and its history. During these moments, players will learn about Vera's nano-augmentations that allow her to collect DNA samples, as well as know when characters are lying. These can all be upgraded over the course of the game. It's definitely what sets the title apart from other point-and-click adventures, and the developer does well in making it feel like a natural extension of the genre's established core systems. With that said, I often forgot about the systems early on and I hit a wall in the investigation. This quickly changes as the features are crucial to use in order to progress. Throughout the story, players are able to make choices during dialogue that affect Vera as a whole. Each choice falls into one of three categories. Every choice in the game will affect this balance and ultimately the game's conclusion. Interestingly, even with this choice system, Vera is not an empty shell protagonist. She has a full backstory and personality all her own. However, each choice given differs in terms of delivery, but it all flows naturally with who Vera is. I can only attribute this to the game's excellent writing and pacing. Each character is a natural piece of the puzzle, and I was completely immersed in the game's world because of it. Puzzles in the game were difficult enough to get me to the brink of frustration, but then naturally I reached that aha moment and found a way to progress. This all felt satisfying most of the time, but there were a couple puzzles that were so difficult that I probably spent a few hours walking back and forth trying to figure out if there was something that I missed. For a game that is fairly short to play, these puzzles could feel like a pad on the overall runtime. These puzzles could also turn anyone away who is unfamiliar with the genre. Aside from the conclusion, the puzzles don't really change that much, so replaying the game for different endings will go a lot smoother. Everything about Whispers of a Machine is beautiful, from its pixel art character design and setting to its wonderful cast of characters and audio design. I found myself fully attached to the story, which I wasn't expecting. Furthermore, the game has an amazing voiced audio lines, which only help with the immersion.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Yep, I worked with her from time to time. Some of my handiwork can be seen in her exhibitions.
Ah, they got some robots in there.
Yeah, I assembled them from parts I found in the junkyard. Or the bot cemetery, as I like to call it.
If it's not clear already, I had a really great time with Whispers of a Machine, and that's something that I wasn't expecting. I can't speak higher praise of how the developers handled conversations and dialogue choices in the game, and felt like it's raised the bar for the narrative-driven point-and-click genre as a whole. To be honest, I'd love to go on more adventures from this developer in the future to see what interesting systems they can bring to the point-and-click genre. Noisy Pixel is giving Whispers of a Machine a 9 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Please read the full review at noisypixel.net. Noisy Pixel is ran by a group of gamers who work hard to deliver news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe to keep up with all our future content.
Don't worry, Maya. You'll be put to rest soon.